Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this from Smoke. Why RLUSD will be covered by US regulations, but Tether will not. The New York Department of Financial Services is widely recognized as a robust regulator, both domestically and internationally. The NYDFS has already provided limited regulatory clarity for stablecoin issuers at the state level. To operate within New York, stablecoin issuers must obtain approval from the NYDFS before making their US-backed stablecoin available. They must also adhere to strict requirements regarding soundness and reserves. In a stablecoin evaluation by S&P Global, Tether is explicitly cited as a stablecoin issuer that is not in compliance with NYDFS regulations. And because they extend even internationally, it's going to be hard for Tether to be compliant in any country. And this is very important now that Ripple is getting ready to launch their RLUSD. Because I think RLUSD is going to take a shit ton of value away from Tether. Ripple mints another 300,000 RLUSD at RLUSD Treasury. It looks like they're really amping things up. I'm expecting Ripple to make the announcement most likely this coming week or the following week. That's how close we actually are. Because Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD has officially been added to CoinGecko. It's not live yet. It's not available yet. Don't fall for the scams out there. I'm just pointing out that it's now visible on there. RLUSD comes to Ledger as well and Coinbase, but it's not live yet. I see scams already coming for RLUSD. Don't fall for the scams. You will get the announcement when it finally goes live. For those that don't see or know why the RLUSD is a big deal, reread this statement. The bridge that will bring money from traditional finance into crypto. Like I kept telling you, it's going to open up so many doors at banks. That's what RLUSD is going to do. And it could be a bridge from the current financial system, the traditional financial system, into crypto. And then we're going to see XRP bridge beyond that. We're going to see XRP even bridging RLUSD in some cases. XRP Ledger ships 2 major updates ahead of RLUSD launch. So the fix, empty DID, is crucial as it adds an additional check to prevent empty DID ledger entries from being created with optimal functionality. The core goal of XRP Ledger is for users and developers to easily flag an entry with empty transactions and make the necessary adjustments. Over the past few months, XRP Ledger has released unique updates to address key network changes. The fix for the XRP Ledger full history servers issues was recently merged in an official Ripple release of the XRP LF repository. These upgrades are part of the evolution of the XRP Ledger and will greatly enhance the RLUSD launch ahead. So they're already making fixes, and this is the other one, the fix. Previous transaction ID amendment will directly address the updates of a ledger for transaction modifications. This is vital to properly construe the addition of changes in a dynamic AMM and ledger dApp. This amendment bagged 28 out of 35 consensus votes with a consensus reading of 88.57%. So now that they already made the fixes on the XRP ledger, you could expect this week coming or the following week for the launch of RLUSD. Now, in that previous video, I talked a lot about regulations and how we could get to $1,000 XRP. So what's holding back Archax? This partnership between Animoy and Archax shows the maturation of the crypto space by lowering the risk for financial institutions to onboard. It provides access via regulated platform, simplifies crypto accessibility, and offers easy investment in tokenized U.S. Treasury bills. And you see it right here. Archax is pioneering the future of crypto markets, and Animoy is the ideal partner to bring institutional-grade assets to the network. But they're still waiting for some regulations at the same time, because regulations seem to be what's really holding back everything. Even Gary said just recently, I showed you in a video, that tokenized assets could also be securities. You can't have these companies bringing real-world asset tokenization to these networks with the threats coming from Gary that it might be a security. You need a clear path forward. Then tokenization is going to take off so quick. It's going to happen so fast because they've been already doing this at low levels right now. Expect through regulations, all of a sudden, tokenization will just go through the roof. Trillions of dollars of tokenized assets are going to be ending up on these networks. Central banks are expecting to increase their gold reserve holdings and decrease their dollar reserve holdings. They're ditching the US dollar for gold reserves. That's why you're going to see gold-backed currencies in the very near future. And XRP can bridge those gold-backed currencies. And think about all that value. Everybody always said, oh, I'd like to see XRP backed by gold or priced at the value of gold. No, you don't. XRP is going to achieve some very high price points. It does not need to be pegged to gold or backed by gold when it's moving the value of gold and beyond. Because it could be moving tokenized oil. It could be moving anything. Anything you could think of value, XRP can move it. Then there's this. If there's a CBDC that's used by the government to reduce friction with the banking system or something like that, that's one thing. But a consumer-issued CBDC by the Federal Reserve, no, that's a hill I'm willing to die on, says Johnny Deaton. So Johnny Deaton's saying he's going to be totally against a CBDC unless it's used by the government to reduce friction. Here's the problem. The government, once they get a CBDC, they're going to tell you it's going to fix so many different problems. But eventually, it is going to be widely used by both retail, wholesale, and it's going to happen fast because this is the path we're on. The rest of the world is already going in this direction. The U.S. has no choice but to enter the digital age. And think about countries that have CBDCs. They're going to always have the upper hand if we stay with the current U.S. dollar. We are going to evolve into a gold-backed digital currency here in the United States as well, because that's the only path that the U.S. has to stay competitive. Look at BRICS. They're going to introduce a gold-backed digital currency here very soon. And all of a sudden, other countries are going to be doing the same thing. What, the U.S. is going to push ahead with the broken U.S. dollar that keeps losing more and more value? I am not a fan of a CBDC. Honestly, the only thing that could set us apart from the rest of the world is XRP, that on-demand liquidity, moving the U.S. paper dollar, fiat currency, in a matter of a few seconds from the United States to UK, from the United States to anywhere in the world in a matter of seconds. XRP can fix the current financial system. Johnny Deaton should actually express that. You know, don't just say, hey, I'm against the CBDC because that seems to be trendy, because the US will still have a CBDC. They'll just call it the digital dollar stablecoin or something else. They're not going to come out and say, hey, look, this is a CBDC. Too many people know what one is now. But think about XRP fixing the current US dollar. And, you know, everybody always says, well, Tether's going to survive because of all those T-bills that Tether's buying up, are those bonds. You know, they're tokenizing those now. There's no need for Tether anymore here in the US. Not when all the debt is going to end up being tokenized anyway. Second largest private bank in Turkey now supports XRP. And you know what's great about that? Turkey is another country that's getting ready to join the BRICS. Every single country that wants to join the BRICS already has Ripple rails inside. If not directly through Ripple, it's always through a partner of Ripple. Then there's this, and I had to point this out. So King XRP says, massive news. Elon Musk is gearing up to pour over $104 billion into Ripple's XRP technology. This is game-changing partnership is expected to unfold in just a few months. Then they go on to talk about that garbage CTF token. But now, even X is fact-checking this shit. Not a single news media company is reporting this. It is being presented as a fact, but completely unverified. Even the rumor of this being true generated some press, and there is none, other than claims it is false. And we know this is absolute bullshit. I see these articles every single day on these posts. XRP is going to $1 million. It's confirmed by the Fed. And then they have a picture of Jerome Powell there. It's all bullshit. You know, but these posts, look at how many views they get. This one is actually low, 4,300. Some of these ones where people are claiming XRP is going to $1 million overnight are getting like 230K views. And that's why people keep posting that shit. You know, I always try to look at things with facts. That's why even that previous video I did where we could see a 4-digit XRP, I wanted to give you a clear path to getting there based on facts. What we're waiting on is regulation. Beyond that, adoption will happen very quick. Then beyond that, we start to look at the value of XRP. How fast is it changing? Is it going up more than we expected? Is it happening quicker? Is all of a sudden, are we going to see a flip of the switch moment for XRP? Because that's not out of the question either. I mean, think about it. The ECB has talked about a flip of the switch moment or a swift migration. So anything can happen with a cryptocurrency that is built to disrupt the banking sector. But we're just not quite there yet. And that's why a lot of the things we still say can be speculation. But I try to bring the facts with it. You know, I don't want to just give you a theory without anything to back it up. These people make claims every single day with nothing to back it up. And now X is catching on. They're starting to fact check everything. And it's good that that's happening. Hopefully next they get rid of the bots and the imposters. And you know, one thing I don't understand is how YouTube keeps allowing those scam ads. Who's paying for them? And you would think that YouTube would be like, okay, these people are stealing people's crypto, stealing their money. Why would they continue to let those ads happen? And, you know, I always looked at it like this. There's so many bots, even on my channel, and they're meant to be there to get you out of XRP. That's the only thing I could think of. They don't want you holding this cryptocurrency. They want you holding the distraction, not the disruption. And until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.